Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Monday, 26th of August 2024. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that Indian Meteorological Department warns of intense rains in the Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra. A waterlogged area after heavy rains in Rajkot on August 25, 2024. The Indian Meteorological Department has warned of strong winds reaching up to 50 km per hour in Madhya Pradesh on August 26 and up to 60 km per hour in South Rajasthan on August 26-27. A depression over the northwest Madhya Pradesh and adjoining East Rajasthan has intensified into a steep depression, the Indian Meteorological Department said on Monday, August 26, 2024, and warned of heavy to extremely heavy rainfall in the parts of the two states and Gujarat, Goa, and Maharashtra over the next 2 to 3 days. At 11:30 p.m. on August 25, the deep depression had lay centered near 70 km southeast of Chittorgarh, Rajasthan. This system is expected to move west-southwest, affecting South Rajasthan and Gujarat and reaching the Saurashtra, Kutch and parts of Pakistan by August 29, the Indian Meteorological Department said in an updated issue at 2 a.m. Heavy rains in Gujarat was 600 people shifted to safe places. Vehicles passed through a waterlogged A road after heavy rains in the Rajkot on August 25, 2024. Severe flooding in South Gujarat due to the heavy rains, leading to evacuations and overflowing dams, disrupting normal life. Several people were shifted to safe places after torrential rains caused severe flooding in the South Gujarat's Valsad and Navarasadi districts over the weekend. The continuous downpour since Saturday led to river swelling and dams overflowing in the region. More than 600 persons from low-lying places were shifted to safety in a Valsad district. On Sunday morning, Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel had directed the administrations of affected districts to ensure that people were moved out from the vulnerable areas. 10 government pleaders appointed in High Court. A view of the Andhra Pradesh High Court building in Amravati. The government has terminated the services of the special public prosecutor and 6 additional PPs on disciplinary grounds. The law department has recently appointed 10 government pleaders, GPs, in the High Court of the Andhra Pradesh to work under the general superintendence and the control of the Advocate General as per the AP law officers appointment and conditions of service instructions 2004, a period of 3 years from the date of the assumption of charge of post or till the termination of their services, whichever is earlier. AGO to that effect has been issued by Secretary to Government Legal and Legislative Affairs and Justice V. Sunita. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that unlike all the banks, the scheme new policy to be fully funded. A majority of central government employees are expected to switch from the NPS to the UPS. New Delhi, is the Unified Pension Scheme UPS or UPS for federal employees approved by the cabinet on Saturday. A turn to the physically straining as old pension system or OPS, since retirement benefits in the two systems are similar. The short answer is no. The key difference between the OPS and the UPS, which will take effect from April 1st, 2025, is that the older scheme was an unfunded one, while both the UPS and the current new pension scheme or NPS are fully funded pension schemes. How is the new Unified Pension Scheme different from NPS? A funded pension scheme is one that is designed to meet current and future financial obligations based on the retirement fund's return over the investments. Funding is also ensured through the compulsory contributions from the employee and the employer and through annual on the budget allocations. A majority of central government employees are expected to switch from the NPS to the UPS, as the latter will guarantee 50% of the average base pay of the past 12 months as monthly pension to those who have served for 25 years, a key demand of staff unions. 350 companies of Farah forces to stay in poll-bound Jammu and Kashmir security forces in J&K. New Delhi. At least 350 companies of the parliamentary forces posted along the Amarnath Yatra route and set to return after August 19. On completing the pilgrimage, security duty will continue to stay put in Jammu and Kashmir for the assembly polls, officials aware of the matter said. India Sri Lanka concluded the Mitra Shakti Army exercise. New Delhi, the armies of India and Sri Lanka on Saturday concluded the 10th edition of their joint exercise Mitra Shakti of the Army Training School in Lanka's Madurai, Army officials said on Sunday. Joint military exercise Mitra Shakti was conducted today at Army Training School, Madurai, Sri Lanka. The exercise also involved joint planning and execution of operations, which provided an opportunity for both armies to exchange best practices and strengthen their operational capabilities, the officials said. The drills serve as a platform for both nations to address common security concerns, including the maritime security, anti-terrorism, and disaster response. The collaboration underscores the importance of regional cooperation in addressing these challenges effectively, said the first official. Center concern about Manipur, says Chief Minister Byron Singh. Impal, Manipur. Chief Minister N. Byron Singh said on Saturday that the visit of the Indian Army's chief at this crucial juncture shows that the center is concerned about the Manipur crisis and taking it seriously. During this crucial gesture, the visit of the army chief shows that they are concerned about the Manipur crisis. The center is taking it seriously, Singh said while addressing a press conference in Impal. The chief of army staff, General Upendra Dwivedi, accompanied by senior army commanders, was in Manipur on Friday and Saturday to oversee the prevailing security situation in the northeastern state. This Dwivedi's first visit to the state after taking over as chief army from General Manoj Pandey on June 30. Now, going to the economy of the country from the business point of view, in Ambani reviewing SEBI order to take appropriate steps statement. Ambani, the spokesperson in a statement, said has resigned from the board of Reliance Infrastructure Limited and the Reliance Power Limited pursuant to SEBI interim order dated February 11, 2022 in the matter pertaining to Reliance Home Finance Limited. The ban means that he and the other 24 will not be able to access the security markets and are prohibiting from buying, selling, or otherwise dealing in the securities directly or indirectly. To boost research, Cabinet clears Vigyan Dhara Biotech initiatives. The scheme has three broad components: science and technology, institutional and human human capacity building, research and development, and innovation, technology development and deployment. The Union Cabinet decided to merge several existing science promotion programs being run by the Department of Science and Technology under a new initiative called Vigyan Dhara. Going towards world news, including no agreement in Gaza, ceasefire talks in the Cairo process continue, sources say. Donald Trump would veto federal abortion ban. A Republican VP candidate Vance, an origin doctor from Andhra Pradesh, allegedly shot dead in the United States, Alabama. 102-year-old woman, a former war veteran, becomes a Britain oldest skydiver. Has been arrested for killing Nepali origin wife in the United States, claiming he was suffering over her disappearance. India has done extremely well under the Prime Minister Modi. Pakistani leader like him, Pakistani American businessman. New age gateway devices, the latest health threat from science and tech. We have a public health crisis is in the making. Portrayed as offering a healthier alternative to smoking and quitting tobacco, These devices are now causing a public health crisis among the young people. What happens when a portrait healthy alternative turns out to be more dangerous than the original? This is precisely what is happening near the new age gateway devices such as e-cigarettes, vaping pens, electronic nicotine delivering system, or ants, heat not burn HNB devices, and other heated tobacco products. All these devices were portrayed to offer a healthier alternative to smoking that will make it easier to quit tobacco. But the reality is quite different. Instead, they have caused a public health crisis, causing a physical harm and affecting the mental well-being of the children. What is luminescence? The human eye is adept at picking out the smaller glimmer of light in shadowed space, and the faintest star in the heavens, but light pollution has made this very hard. Mysterious flashes of light have always piqued our interest, and this is perhaps why sonoluminescence was born. Long exposure photograph of the sonoluminescence, each bright blue point, when viewed in high resolution, is a bubble undergoing a sonoluminescence. COVID-19 anosmia as a marker for susceptible brain damage. People with loss of smell had behavioral, functional, and structural brain changes. Many studies have found that the months after recovery from COVID-19, some people continue to experience neurological and cognitive effects. A large body of studies has found how even mild COVID-19 impacts the brain of the people. One of the most common ailments seen among the people who had COVID-19 was the loss of smell, otherwise called as anosmia. In most cases, people recover their sense of smell after a few weeks to months. Many studies have found that the months after recovery from the COVID-19, some people continue to experience neurological and cognitive effects, while the persistent cognitive symptoms have been linked to the brain alterations. Patients recovering from the mild COVID-19 without cognitive symptoms presented with the cortical thickness alterations and changes in the white matter integrity. Most of the number of deaths by H1N1 in Punjab, Kerala, and Gujarat, while over 9,000 H1N1 cases in India has registered 178 deaths by influenza A or H1N1, also known as a swine flu, till the end of July in 2024. In Punjab, 41, Kerala 34, and Gujarat 28 top the list of states that have recorded the maximum number of deaths by influenza A H1N1. According to the latest figures released by the National Center for Disease Control (NCDC), which collects data from across India with over 9,000 H1N1 cases, India has registered 178 deaths by H1N1, also known as swine flu, till the end of July 2024. The highest number of cases have been recorded in Delhi, Gujarat, and Kerala. The last surge in case numbering 13,202 was seen in 2022, which led to the 410 deaths. Influenza A or H1N1, also known as swine flu, is a respiratory disease that can affect both pigs and humans. It is a subtype of the influenza virus that causes infections in upper and sometimes lower respiratory tract. The virus spreads through the air by coughing, sneezing, and breathing, and talking, and can also enter the body via contaminated surface. The virus is contagious from about a day before the symptoms appear until about 4 days after they start. Children and people with the weakened immune system may be able to spread the virus for a slightly longer period of time. At last, there's a famous quotation said by a famous president, Nelson Mandela, whose full name was Nelson Rahila Haile Mandela. Birth anniversary 18 July 1918. After 5 December 2013, was a South African and apartheid activist, politician, and a statesman who served as the first president of the South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of the state and the first elected in a fully representative democratic election. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of the perpetrator by fostering racial reconciliation, Ideologically an African nationalist and a socialist, he served as the president of the African National Congress ANC party from 1991 to 1997. Mandela was a controversial figure for much of his number. Although critics on the right denounced him as a communist terrorist and those on the far left deemed him too eager to negotiate and reconcile with the apartheid supporters, he gained international acclaim for his activism. Globally regarded as the icon of democracy and social justice, he received more than 250 honors, including the Nobel Peace Prize. He is held in a deep respect with the South Africa, where he is often referred to by his Tembo clan name, Madiba, and described as the father of the nation. Nelson Mandela says a very famous quotation. He said that lead from the back, or lead from the back, and let others believe they are in front. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk him in his language, that goes to his heart. Okay, thank you.